So hello from Drayton Manor. We are at the Night of the Manor preview event for Drayton Manor's first ever scare event, and I'm joined by Victoria, the new MD of Drayton Manor.
Yeah.
So good to be
Welcome.
here.
Yeah, no, it's great to have you. Again, as you said, it's a new event, so happy to welcome as many people as possible to enjoy, if you like scary things.
Absolutely.
Right? I'm not too keen on it, but I know that it's a big hit with people.
Yeah,
so.
definitely. So what can we expect from tonight's event?
So we've got a few experiences on offer. Again, not for the faint-hearted. It is chilling. Like I said, in the setup, there's some things that I can't even do, and I'm not faint-hearted. But you're gonna see what is usually the Castle of Dreams. We've turned that into the Castle of Screams. And through the day, that would actually be catered for families and kids, more of a trick-or-treat type of spin. But at night, it flips and it becomes a real scare maze. So you're not going to know what to expect around each nook and cranny in the different rooms that we have. But it's, again, something that you're going to hear the screams from quite some distance away. So that's one of the experiences. We've got the Hunt for Zebediah, which essentially is a ghost walk. You walk through areas of the park that typically guests wouldn't walk through. There'll be a whole story around that, but basically some of the characters will come to life as you walk through, and at moments that you would least expect. So you'll literally be running at some parts to get away from the. So and then the big one, which I think is really quite an exciting one, is called the Haunted Express. So we're using technology which kind of gives you a 360 immersive audio experience, but we'll have live actors during your journey on a train. So you'll have a combination of hearing a story and hearing noise and seeing people kind of come at you. So that one is a definite hit, I would say. And then we've got some rides that are open at night. So, something that everybody's talking about is Apocalypse. We are removing to make way for a really good ride that'll come in soon. But it's basically your last chance to go on that. So it'll be by dark, which again, a bit of a different experience to normal. But I think ultimately it's just creating a night at the manor. It's a different experience to something we've ever done. You said earlier, and we want to do a lot more like this, you know, and just keep creating diverse experiences for different demographics to come to the park and keep coming back, because we'll keep offering different things like that. Cool.
So thank you very much. And
thank you.
Let's go and see how it is.
Hello. Today I am PBE.
Yes, you are indeed.
Welcome back to Drayton Manor. Scott, do you have any questions for your guest?
I have a question for you. What are you looking forward to the most?
Oh, that is a great question. Castle of Screams.
Sounds good. Should we ask Mark? What are you most scared about?
Apocalypse in the dark.
Why am I not surprised?
But other than that, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to see what the audio experience is like, and Castle of Screams, like Sam.
Give us hats, as being modelled by yourself.
Nice hat as well, to be honest with you. Night at the Manor.
Yeah, we've got a bit of a goodie bag, didn't we? So it's all good, and we're all sheltering at the minute, aren't we, Sam? Bit wet for us, moist.
Yep, big precipitation.
Should we go and check out the Vikings area?
Yes.
Let's go.
Must be liking this weather.
Oh, it's lovely. It's perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah. The blood cleans the pavements.
Oh, excellent.
Very nice.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I do my best. It's hammer time. Da-na-na-na. Na-na, hammer time. See you later.
See you later, mate. Okay, here we go. Castle of Screams. We're allowed to do reaction cams in this maze, so I will be filming my ugly mug. Smell pods in here. Oh, it's very, very sticky. smell pods so far in this phase. Absolutely stinks in places. Oh, and again. Very stinky. Jigsaw. Being threatened to leave the house.
Mark, what did you make of that?
The smell pods in there are working overtime. I don't know how many they put in there, but boy does it stink. You know, and you go through one section, honestly, like, when it comes to like sick, it really does make me gag. And it was making me gag in there because of the smell on it. It's just, honestly, it's like proper holding my nose to try and get through it. Overall, the set pieces though, fantastic in there. Actors were fantastic as well over in there, so overall a good start to the evening.
We're doing now Blair Witch Project.
I think so, yeah. Got my light under here and you see me wandering around, but gonna have a hunt for Zebediah. The guide, he's good. So far he's good. He's good. Can't let him overhear it or anything like that, but no, he's genuinely really good. So looking forward to see what it's all about.
And on this very site where you are tonight was one of those orphanages. 3 boys were brought to the institute and strange things started to happen to them. Little by little people went missing. And it wasn't until the governor's son went missing.
Oh, that's a bit spooky. Thought you were on our side.
These are my brothers, boy. These are my brothers.
Cool, we better get moving, mate.
So we've just done a hunt for Zebediah, and you know what? Quite unique, that. Tour guide, absolutely fantastic as you're walking through the zoo, and the way he stops and, you know, tells you a bit about, you know, the walk that you're on. It's just it's well thought out and it's well lit as well around there, and you're walking through the woods and you're walking through behind the scenes of Drayton Manor, and it's, you know, it's well put together and it's a good storyline. I won't spoil the ending, but honestly, like, I wasn't expecting what happens at the end to happen at the end, and it's just a well thought out, well put together story.
So next up is the Haunted Express. This is an audio-based experience whilst on the Drayton Manor train. So we're not sure if we'll be able to film any of this. We'll try, of course, but I'm not sure what there'll be to film. So we might just end up being stood here and then reviewing it. So we'll go and see what it's like and we'll let you know.
So we've got Craig here. What do you think so far?
What a fantastic night. It's their first time, Drayton Manor, trying to, you know, bring something new back. You know, well, new, not back. It's really enjoyable. I've got like now it's dark now. I think it'd be a lot more eerie and more scarier. Just travel around the park, and at least the old park's open as well. So you can do some scary stuff.
Looks like you're about to do the Haunted Express. Enjoy.
Yes, looking forward to it. I hear you've just found it very good indeed.
It's very good indeed. I'm going to ask Mark now what he thought. So enjoy, and we'll ask you in a bit what you thought. Here he is then, Mark. What did you think of that?
What an incredible experience that is. Honestly, it's so good. Going round, you wonder, like, is he just going to be a train ride in the dark with the odd actor here and there? But the way that they've put that storyline together, incorporate it with the headphones as well, honestly, it's just an absolutely stunning attraction, you know. And like the actors, they just time it so well. It's just brilliant. I honestly, words cannot describe how good and how enjoyable of an experience that is. And it told a good storyline throughout the entire bit. And he's like, oh, is it over now? And then just carries on a little bit. It's just honestly brilliant. Thoroughly enjoyed that. It's just brilliant.
Genuinely terrifying at points.
Yeah, obviously you can't quite pick it up because obviously you can't put the headphones on the
camera.
On the camera, but like when it's telling the story and you go past and like there's obviously chain fences and then you hear something. It's obviously 360 on the headphones, and then you see the actor there and it's like where's they come from? And like when they came out, obviously going through past the Rapids area, and like there must have been about 10 to 15 actors around the train. It was just so well done, and genuinely at times I like proper jump scares with them. It's just brilliant.
But we've come to the end of the evening. What did you think of Night at the Manor?
I've thoroughly enjoyed this evening. Sometimes I wonder what it's first event, what it's going to be like, but honestly I thoroughly enjoyed it. Absolute highlight is the train. You know, it's so well done. As like I said at the time, I'm a bit, even now I'm still a bit lost for words to describe how good it is and how the actors get it so right. You know, coming on the train, and it's just so well thought out. It's such a great thing, and overall it's a good event. Genuinely is a good event. I enjoyed just enjoyed being here. And obviously you've got the rides open as well, so it was nice to have a final few rides on Apocalypse, and obviously in the new Viking area as well. It's just a well done event.
Is there anything you would change? I know that the park would appreciate us being honest at this point. Is there anything that you would add to the event going forward?
I'd like a bit more atmosphere, and what I mean by that is like, other than you've obviously got the Viking area, it's well done, it's got all the fog, you know, it's got the music on there, but when you're coming out and you're heading over towards where the scares are, you're just walking around an empty park really. So I'd like maybe, you know, like they do at Halloween Horror Nights when they put all the fog out, stuff like that would just add to the atmosphere around the park when you go into those where the scares are. I just think it would just add that little bit extra, so that it's like, oh, it's foggy, and that's, to me, that signifies it's Halloween when there's fog about, and especially when you're walking around in the dark as well.
I just want to say, obviously, big thank you to Danielle and the team for inviting us, and for everyone that's put on this event tonight. It's been, considering this is the first time Drayton Manor have ever done anything like this, they've done a great job. It's like the first time doing a scare event is never easy for anyone. There's so much to put into it, and they've put so much into it. They've done a great job. Things that I liked tonight especially was a Haunted Express. I just think, honestly, I'll be honest with you, I wasn't expecting much from it. I think I said this in a review of something else recently. I prefer a traditional scare maze to an audio-based one, and more stuff like that might change my mind, to be honest, because it was so well done. It was so much better than I was expecting. And then you've got the Castle of Screams. One thing I would have liked to see a bit more of was more actors, but again, it's a first time event. You've got to take into account budgets, and I don't know what the budget is, but that's the only thing that I would complain about in terms of Castle of Screams, because the set pieces were really good. You didn't go through in a conga line. It absolutely stunk, which is what you want from a scare maze, and I think it's got the potential to be fantastic, and it was a really good start. Considering that we went through on probably the second run through of the night as well, that was good. And then, yeah, I think picking up from what Mark said as well, I think going forward, one thing I'd really like to see done differently, not this year because obviously the event is now on, something I'd like to see differently in the future is just maybe a scare zone between the Vikings area and where the scare mazes are. It's like a scare zone in the middle, bit of fog, bit of spooky music, and I think that's all this event needs to take it to another level again. It's well priced, £24. I just think that they're onto a winner, and I think that if you have thought about doing it and you're a little bit unsure, and I'd do it, honestly, do it. The only thing I would say is that just because we're here tonight and we've been invited, we're not just saying it's good for the sake of it. We have genuinely enjoyed it, and it's been a better event than I was expecting to come to tonight. So, well done, Drayton. Thank you for inviting us, and we'll see you in the next PB video.